Hi, everybody. On the 8th of November, we've got a total lunar eclipse at 16 degrees of Taurus. We've just had the solar eclipse in Scorpio. Now we're moving to the opposite sign, Taurus. So we're dealing with these two fixed energies. Scorpio has a Mars energy. Taurus has a Venus energy. So we're working with the masculine, the feminine, the yin, the yang, finding the balance. It's a really complex energy. I've had to meditate on this time and again because there are so many voices speaking and clamoring for attention at this eclipse time. And you might be feeling that inside of you. Yes, one person's saying this, another's that. Your mind is going here, your actions are going there. You may find that there is that sort of a pulling going on inside of you. Predominantly, we're moving towards this Venusian energy. We've just got this Venus star shift, this paradigm shift that I've spoken about recently, and with the interview with Ariel Gutman, the Venus star point having gone into Libra. So we've got the Libra energy, which is Venusian. And now we've got this Taurus energy, and the moon in Taurus is exalted. So it's a good position. It's ruled in Cancer, but exalted in Taurus. Why is it exalted in Taurus? Well, the moon is our emotional self. And as you know, the emotions can be very changeable. And they fluctuate, and they can overwhelm. And once the moon is in Taurus, it's more stable, it's Earth. And this Earth eclipse is saying to you, become stable. Don't allow yourself to be pushed around, to be pressurized, especially by externals. Come into your internal self. Now, there's one huge aspect going on, which is this T square, all right? It's a T square energy, which means that it's a tension, all right? Tension and attention. So we've got 3 planets in Scorpio, Sun, Mercury, Venus. We've got the moon and Uranus and the North Node. And of course, the South Node will come, is opposite to the North Node, so also in Scorpio. So we've got a lot of Scorpio, a lot of Taurus. And at the apex, the top of this T-square, we have Saturn in Aquarius. All right. Now, the way I see this is that Saturn is in charge. We've got all these voices going on. This saying this and saying all sorts of different things. Like these are sort of the children in the class. And Saturn is saying, order, order. What's most important in your world? And what disciplines, self-disciplines, do you need to put in place? Because Saturn is about discipline. It's about structure, and the fact that it's in Aquarius means that certain structures that you can put into your life will set you free. There's often a thought like, oh, I'm going to be restricted. But children need discipline. We all need certain disciplines and structures. It's just we need to choose which are the healthy ones. The fact that we've got all this fixed energy means that this is going to be a really good time to incorporate some healthy habits. What are the subjects that Taurus rules? Money, your values. And Taurus wants simplicity, doesn't like complications very much. It just says, how can we simplify things? What's really important? Let's enjoy nature. Taurus rules your sense pleasures. Oh, a nice meal, something sweet and sugary, glorious smells, beautiful sights, nice fashion, beautiful things, color. And it's going to be important at the time of this lunar eclipse, because Uranus is conjunct, is to be able to modify those sense pleasures, to choose the ones that are serving you, but to discipline yourself with the ones that no longer serve you. And it's not always easy to discipline. I must admit, getting up in the morning and then doing my exercises, it's an effort every day. Some days a little easier than others, but still, it's a push. I'd love to stay in bed an extra hour sometimes, but I don't give myself permission. I go into that Saturn energy and I say, no, I will feel so much better if I do these exercises, and I do. So where do you need to exercise self-control connected with your senses? Maybe it's the sense of sight. Yes, you keep wanting to see videos and another video and another video, and it's not doing you any good. And you OD on them, and afterwards you feel awful. You've not accomplished anything. Maybe you're overdoing the food. Whatever it is in the sense pleasures, this lunar eclipse with the Saturn energy can enable you to get things more under control if you will take personal responsibility. So self-discipline makes you free. And this helps you here to maintain consistency and persistency, because that's what these fixed signs are all about. I can do this. I can manage it. On a global level, there may be some turbulences in the markets, with the Uranus moon coming together, particularly in the stock markets, in investments, in all of those kinds of things. And inside again, ask yourself, what are my needs? How can I simplify my life? Yeah, because as you know, when you overdo anything, what am I looking for more? If you want to look at, do I really need an extra whatever it is? Because as you know, if you eat too much, it's poisonous. So where are you poisoning, toxifying? Because this is the Scorpio energy, getting rid of the toxins, and they may come out at the time of this eclipse, globally as well. The quadrillions of debt that the banks have, that they've probably got no hope of repaying. And at the same time, new systems of money, of how we exchange our services, of how we create a greater system of equality, because Uranus and the moon together in Taurus would suggest that we need to create more equality so that everybody gets their needs met. So we're looking at things that are going to be more decentralized, more diversity, more freedom, and more equality within our financial systems. The other area that gets triggered here is your talents, your gifts. Saturn says, come on now. You know you can write. Why don't you do it 10 minutes a day, twice a day? Saturn may also say to you, why don't you meditate twice a day? Whatever it is that you know you need to do, that by consistency you will develop a skill, a passion, a love that can be productive, can be useful. That's what Saturn says. Let's make this useful. So this is a wonderful time for activating your talents. It's a wonderful time. Taurus rules the voice. So it's great for singing. It's great for music. I love singing. When I'm out, I'm always singing. I see people look at me, but it doesn't really matter. What kind of a vibe are you putting out? Can you sing your way through your experiences? And again, what habits? Taurus rules your habit patterns. So can you become aware of your habits? Mars is ruler of Scorpio. It's square to Neptune. So letting go of habits that you're not aware of, really pushing yourself to be. It's so easy to see somebody else's faults, but can you begin to see your own? I've got a couple of great quotes which I feel epitomize this energy. Abraham Lincoln said, discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most. Epictetus said, curb your desire. Don't set your heart on so many things, and you will get what you need. And finally, a great proverb, again, that's triggering this Taurian energy. If you want to feel rich, just count the things that you have that money cannot buy. So I wish you a wonderful lunar eclipse in Taurus. Remember to bring some colors. You can see paintings, color. See if you can bring that Venusian energy. And also, let's keep sending energies of peace, of harmony, and love wherever we are, to the whole planet, to the people that you see, that you pass in the car. Just see if you can send out the Venusian frequency of love. Much love to you. Bye for now.